Well, it's SteamTown, and looks like that's a passenger excursion train with old diesel electric locomotive from the 70s, Erie Lackawanna markings, and this little station. You'll have a chance to ride it later. Looks like someone's coming this way. Oh, they're backing it up. Okay. They are backing up. Actually ride these things. Oh, beautiful F3. Lackawanna markings. Oh, look at that. Beautiful F3. F3, I'm saying F3, could be an F7 for all I know, but the old F units. Still, I think, among the most beautiful locomotives ever. Probably going to switch back to from here, the left-hand track, going to the station. Oh, awesome. Let's see if I can get down there. Before we end it, just a little just like the old days. National Historic Railroad Museum. Okay, I didn't realize it was a double header. Just saw the F unit. Making a lot of noise, but ain't moving. There it goes. Oh, look at that. That's an Alco. Gotta be Alco locomotives to make that much smoke. It is an Alco, I believe. Two Alcos, double-headed. Definitely Alco. Oh yeah. Boy, those, I've taken those rail cars, even though they're marked Central of New Jersey, taken the equivalent in Erie Lackawanna to Hoboken. From Patterson area in New Jersey to Hoboken. Many years ago. And I seem to be having problems here. There it goes. Oh, those are definitely Alco locomotives. Honorary steam engines. I'm going to see if I can get a ride on that later. It'll definitely be like transporting me back to the early and mid 70s, commuting to New York from New Jersey. Awesome sound. You can see the old tower there. That'll wake you up. Of the, I can't resist getting another shot of the F unit. I think he's going back inside the, to get serviced or something, but wow, is that awesome. There's people inside of it. Oh, there's loads of people inside. This is probably some of the neatest video I've ever taken, because I have these gorgeous F units and the old Alcos. Yeah, they are going back inside the wow. Lovely. See, he's going to do the switching here. He just did some switching. He's going to put them back. There he goes. Awesome. He's going to switch him back over. Wow. So what I heard before was the actual F units. There he goes. You can hear him. It's got the reverser. And I think it's got one F unit is about 1,500 horsepower, maybe. I obviously used them in multiple units here in SteamTown, but Santa Fe, for example, ran 5 on their Super Chief. So they get, you know, so they get 6,000, 7,500 horsepower and a boatload of pulling power, torque. Right, so he just backed in and probably let the people out. Had a bunch of passengers on that thing. So, man, gotta take some footage of that. Awesome F unit. In Lackawanna colors. And there they are. The people, I guess, are getting on and getting off, or just getting off. I don't know. Looks like they're getting on. Not clear. But that is so awesome. That F unit. I haven't seen one of these things static display, let alone running. Awesome. Well, today's the first Sunday in August, and I took a motorcycle ride up to Scranton, Pennsylvania from New Jersey, about 110 miles, maybe a little bit more. And saw an awesome F unit, some Alcos. What you're looking at now in the distance, of course, is a big boy. One of the largest steam locomotives ever. I think they have them restored out at Union Pacific, but that's where they were used. And look at this unusual. It's called a tank motor, but it holds almost 3,000 gallons of. It's got to be a combination of water, oil, not combined together, but storing oil. But it's a 4-6-4, like a Hudson class locomotive, but instead of having a tender, it's got the oil built in. God, it's rusted almost to death. And here's what has to be one of the most awesome locomotives ever built. Union Pacific big boy. 312 4884. Basically, two steam engines in one. Awesome. Once again, just this awesome, super awesome machine from the past. Super powerful. Back in the days of steam, when you had double heading, you had to have two crews running that steam engine. And what this did is give you super power, but also one crew instead of two. This is a behemoth. Super, super powerful. And here comes the old light rail, which has become new again, trolley. I've actually ridden on that. It is very cool. Montage. Philadelphia Suburban Transit. I think those things stopped running in the 50s. Here's some more action at SteamTown. Backing up the locomotive. So they walk across. Oh man, you gotta watch it. People still walking across this thing, just think. I don't realize if they trip and fall how hard it is to stop. I think I'll kind of take a ride on that. And when otherwise do I have an opportunity to see an F3 in action, or an F unit in action? Probably it's an F7. Can't see the markings on it, but backing up, I'll switch over to the main track there. Another view of the fantastic big boy. Here's another famous fallen flag. These are F units also, and you're supposed to tell by the grill work, but I think this is an F7 too, but I'm not sure. F7, it's a 902, maybe it's an F9. No, F9 I think was the, could be for all I know. General Motors. Electromotive Division. Let's see that here. That is a thing of the past too. General Motors having anything to do with it. It was built in May of 1950, 65 years ago. 129 tons. But it doesn't give you what the what model of the F unit it is. Awesome, isn't it? Stop here. Yep. Rating units. 2 F units here. I believe 2 A units. But again, no should know, but I don't remember. This could be an F7 or later. Built in 1950. I think by then they had F7s, but I'm not sure. It could be an F3 also. Just with maybe some... You can see the grill work. That's a giveaway. I don't think the F3s had that kind of grill work. 902A and 903A. Awesome. And there's a very famous Reading locomotive go along with the F units. Alright, walking along. See this humongous, I don't think this is oil, I think this is coal tender. Just amazing, just hugioso. Awesome. Yeah, it's a T1, that's what it was called. 484. Very big 484. Probably one of the last ones built. This was operating in the 50s, I believe. On excursions a lot later than that. Not sure that you can see inside. Yeah, a little bit, not much. I'm walking along this gigantic, it's kind of streamlined. There's the driving wheels. And the pilot. 4 generally means it holds a heavier, bigger boiler. I believe, no expert. And the light's on. You must have it connected to power. This thing hasn't run in years and years, but it's in excellent condition. The little wheel chocks there, so it doesn't roll, which is amazing to me. You don't have the drivers engaged somehow. So many little details. Just so big. Yowza. But this thing, and engines like it, were replaced by, really, this was the design, the first one that really did freight and passenger, these enclosed diesels. And there was the GP general purpose one, but these are the diesels that put these out of work, basically. Put the big boy out of work that was just previously on. Did want to mention that the driving wheels on this are huge. I mean, 4 of these suckers. You can see the rods coming from, and see, that's why it actually is disconnected. That bright thing there, it's sticking right out there, should be connected to, that thing should be connected to, you know, this thing, which in turn goes to the cylinder, which is really outside of where the combustion takes place, which is really the steam expanding, being burned from coal, created from coal and water. I'm not saying that right, but these drivers just have to be here to see. Now, I'm not very tall, but these things probably are more than 5 foot tall. More than 5 foot tall. What a monster. Beautiful, beautiful thing, though. I don't think really as beautiful, and certainly not as big as the big boy. Nonetheless, these almost felt like they were living and breathing because of all the sounds, the steam, and everything pouring out of them. Well, we're in the Trolley Museum at SteamTown National Historic Site. It's a national park. And here's a couple trolleys. And a little shade too from that early August sun. And trolleys weren't only passenger vehicles, they were also freight. And here's, they were used to carry freight in many cities and small towns where maybe the regular steam locomotive pulled freight was just not needed. They are so pretty. And of course, we've come back to the light rail idea again. Including the overhead wires. Although some trolleys were basically powered from a third rail. Like in Washington, D.C., I believe they were. Like a Lionel train, basically. There's a problem, though, when it snowed. Alright. Well, I'm a little bit extended. Under control here. So that's the, anyway, I think that's kind of what I have my train set. So it's just been switched over, going back into the museum to allow passengers to debark. How far away am I? So I don't freak out the engineer. Here's the old tower. This is the old Lackawanna Railroad yard. And now SteamTown. Don't see any steam, live steam here though. Let me lower this up a little bit. Right in front of an Alco RS unit, road switching unit. Oh, here it comes.